How you doing today? Dale Campbell here at Don Johnson Motors. I'd like to take a little time and tell you about our 2017 Chevrolet Cruze. This is the premier edition in red hot. Talk about a bright color, huh? So powered with a 1.4 liter turbocharged engine, has 153 horsepower, so that really gets that car up and going 0 to 60 in 7.7 seconds. But yet, lots of speed, but yet it's economical. You can expect to get 39 miles per gallon on the highway and 29 in the city. Part of that is thanks to the stop-start technology that we've developed in that motor. At times you come to a stop sign or stop light. If you're there long enough, the motor could stop. Wait long enough, take your foot off that brake, and the engine fires right back up and you drive away seamlessly. A very nice technology. A lot of safety technology in this car. I'll tell you about that. It's got a feature called forward collision alert. And right up behind the rear view mirror, there's a little triangle, if you can see that in the windshield, that's looking forward after we get above 37 miles an hour. It's looking for a center line, it's looking for a shoulder line. And if we bump either of those lines without a turn signal, the lane keep assist will bump the steering wheel back. It's electric power steering, so it electrically bumps that steering back and gives you a warning for the lane departure that you've left your lane, or it looks like you're leaving your lane without telling the car that's what you're planning on doing. So one of the safety features there to help keep you going down the road and in your lane. Another feature that works with that is forward collision alert and forward distance. So you can set this inside the car between far, medium, and near to determine how close you're going to get to the car ahead of you and still be safe with electronic warnings. So as you're driving, that camera sees a vehicle in front of you, you'll get a green car. If you're closing in and not slowing your speed, the car will also tell you a crash imminent and warn you that, hey, you better do something or you're going to hit them. So some nice safety features as you're driving. It's got safety features 360 degrees. We'll talk a little bit more about electronics in a moment, but in case of a crash, it's got crumple zones on both the front and the rear to help make that passenger capsule a safe area for you. Of course, it's got anti-lock brakes and traction control and other features we've had for years to help make it easier for you to stop and safer when you're driving down the road. This car is also equipped with the RS package, so some nice features that come with that, including the unique front fascia and rear fascia, fog lamps, the RS badging, all-season tires, and increases the tire size, or the wheels and tire size, to 18-inch. This has got this nice dished high-gloss aluminum wheel as an accessory wheel. Very good-looking car with that torch red. Part of the RS, again, is these rocker moldings. Really look good on that car. We'll look at the back when we get back there. It also has a nice wing on the trunk. So as you're driving down the road, safety features on the side as you're driving on the rear view mirrors. Come on up and take a look at that. I'm going to pivot this mirror because they do that. There's a little indicator on both the right and the left mirror. So if there's a vehicle up to 65 feet behind you, that's going to illuminate and turn yellow to tell you that there's a vehicle coming in your blind spot. So if you were to hit your turn signal, it's going to warn you that, hey, there's a vehicle there if you didn't already notice it. Some nice safety features on the side of the car. As we walk towards the back of the car, in a parking lot situation, if you're backing out of a parking lot, it's got rear cross traffic alert. And although you don't see a sensor here, there's radar sensors behind each sides of these fenders, looking to the left or the right, warning you if you're backing out of that stall that there's a vehicle coming. If there's a car or a truck, or you can even pick up people, but I wouldn't promise you that for sure. But in the rear camera, which is part of the radio screen we'll look at inside the car, you'll get warnings in there along with audio telling you whether there's a vehicle on the left or the right as you're backing up. So straight behind you, we've got a safety feature called rear park assist. So we've got 4 ultrasonic sensors in the back of the car that will warn you as you're backing up, as long as you're going only up to 5 miles per hour. So when you get to about 8 feet from that object, it'll give you that first audio warning. Also in that backup camera, you're going to get a little triangle warning symbol and a small view, whether it's to the left or the right or the center, that's warning you and where it's detecting an object. As you're getting closer and closing that gap, get down to about 24 inches and less. Of course, as you're getting closer, that warning symbol in the screen will be getting larger. You get down under that 24 inches, as I mentioned, it's going to start to beep at you, and that symbol is getting larger to tell you to stop. So a nice safety feature there. And of course that's all happening because we've got a backup camera right here by the bow tie. Trunk space, a lot of trunk space, guys. 13.9 cubic feet of storage space in this trunk. You can open that several ways. You can open it with your remote fob by pressing, of course, the trunk button. There's a rubber touchpad here also that you can use to open that trunk. 13.9 cubic feet, as I mentioned. Those rear seats fold down. I'll show you that in a moment, but lots of storage for a small car. A nice luxury car like this. Back to that RS package for a moment. The unique rear fascia and, of course, the wing gives it a great look. Of course, we got the Premier badge on it because it's the Premier model. It's the top model in the Chevrolet Cruze. Very good looking car. Now, when you're going down the road, safety-wise, you want people to see you when you're ready to stop, right? So we've got LED brake lights. Also, the third brake light is built into the edge of the roof. You'll see that roof line comes and it's come up here, incorporates that rear brake light. Definitely makes it more visible for you, and that's a nice LED brake light, so they are very bright, illuminate very fast when you're stopping. Let's look at the driver's side here. We'll take a look at the back seat. Lots of room back there. The Premier model, of course, leather interior. Those rear seats, as I mentioned earlier, they fold down. They go down really easy. There's handles right here. You can squeeze to let that seat down. Both sides come down 60-40. So if you've got something a little larger, longer, that won't fit in the trunk, then you can bring that down. Lots of room for your guests to get in and out. And they're comfortable back here. One of the things that helps with that is there's a center armrest for people to rest their arms on. A couple cup holders in it. Also, they're heated outboard seats. Part of the Premier model. How nice, huh? You don't see heated seats in the back of small cars like this very often. And you need to power some items. There's a 110 power outlet down here. So the regular household outlet down the bottom of the center console really makes it nice to charge items, or maybe you've got your laptop along with you and you need to have that powered up while you're driving, because of course this car is equipped with Wi-Fi. I'm going to tell you about that in just a moment. Tell you what, I'm going to get in the front seat, tell you some more about some more features the car has, and you'll really enjoy them. So come on in, let's jump in. So the driver can really be comfortable because, of course, this car is equipped with a 6-way power base along with an electric recliner. As I may have mentioned earlier, we've got a heated front seat for both the driver and the passenger, besides the 2 seats in the back. We've also got the heated steering wheel, so your hands will be nice and warm. You can adjust that steering wheel. It's a tilt and telescoping steering column. Really makes it easy for you as the driver to get to a nice, comfortable position. Driver's Information Center shows you a lot of information besides your speed, fuel economy, who's calling you if you have your phone paired through Bluetooth. I mentioned it's got Wi-Fi. There, the car was just telling us that that's on. You're going to get 3 gigabytes of data that'll last for 3 months. That works in conjunction with or through OnStar. OnStar gives you 3 months because it's a 2017. 3 months of everything they offer, and then another 4 years and 9 months of free complimentary OnStar. With that, as I mentioned, OnStar, with your smartphone, you can access a feature called My Chevrolet. So with that My Chevrolet app, that's a free app you can put on your phone. You can start your car remotely from any distance. Remember, your remotes have about a 200-foot range. You can look at all the features in the car, like where you're at for engine oil life, your tire pressures, how much gas is in the gas tank. You can look at Wi-Fi, how much data you might have left in your plan. You can send directions to your car, whether you've got built-in navigation or whether you're using the OnStar turn-by-turn. You can save where your vehicle's parked, and if you're in a large parking location somewhere, they've got features of coupons with different stores excuse me, across the country, so that's a nice feature. And you know what? You can look at your owner's manual or look at your dealer information, or if you need help. A lot of nice features with this app, and it's free. I'm going to show you a little more about what the phone and the car does for you in just a moment. So, MyLink radio system, that's an 8-inch color touchscreen. We can look at the radio, we can look at our phone, we can go to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So if we pair our phone through Bluetooth, let me show you how fast that works. We hit our phone there. Actually, we're going to, the car wanted to actually take us through Apple CarPlay. We're going to go to settings quick. I'm just going to show you how fast you can pair your phone, because that works out really quick. Bluetooth, pair device, go into your settings, hit Bluetooth. It'll show the Chevrolet. Of course, it knows that we're connected here. Well, I'm gonna unplug that first. Dismiss this. Pair. There, my Chevrolet. That's how fast we can pair up our smartphone. Isn't that something? Successful. Isn't that sweet? Nice and fast. What I was looking at earlier, though, is Apple CarPlay. So this car from the factory isn't equipped with navigation, but yet if I wanted to have a map built in here, all I got to do is take my phone, plug it in through the cable that's connected to the car. Apple CarPlay appears. When it does that, of course, your Bluetooth disappears, but you can still make phone calls through the wireless of the car just using Siri. But let's go into the Apple CarPlay. If I want mapping on here, look at, next thing you know, my Google Maps are up. You can put a destination in there and it'll show you where you want to go. How sweet is that, huh? And that doesn't cost you anything, folks. That's a free feature. But yet if you want to just use your normal part of the phone with Bluetooth, for example, let me go back to home. I'm going to unplug my phone. So if you're listening to the radio, I don't know what's playing here today, but we'll press this.
Say a command or say help.
Tune FM 96.1.
Tune to 96.1 FM. Is that correct?
Yes.
Tuning.
So the benefit there, of course, is you're driving down the road, you've got your hands on the wheel, and you're nice and safe. You don't have to worry about reaching over to change that channel. You can do it through voice. You can make phone calls through voice like that. We press the button. She says, please say a command in our Bluetooth. We can say, call Bill Smith, and it'll call Bill Smith. We can, if we're connected to our phone, we can check the weather by pressing and holding, get to Siri and say, what's the weather like in Rice Lake, Wisconsin today, Siri? And she'll tell us that. So a lot of nice safety features. Speaking of safety features, we got a feature called Teen Driver Mode. So we can take our one of our remotes and program that. So if you've got some teen drivers in your family, you give them that remote, and as they get in the car to go somewhere, the radio won't play unless they buckle their seatbelt. We want them to be focused and be safe. You can do other settings in the driver's information center that will tell on them, per se. You can set a speed warning, so if they exceed that speed that you've programmed in there, you'll get a report showing how fast your teen was driving. Or if they'd shut off any of the safety features like the traction control or the rear park assist or other safety features this car has, it will show that on a report card so you as the parent can see and maybe help your teen driver drive better and safer with your car. A lot of nice technology that's built into this car, and yet it's a very affordable car for you. As I mentioned before, it's got the forward collision alert and lane departure. We're going to just start this up quick so you can see how we make adjustments for that. Here on the steering wheel, after it goes through its self-test, as we turn on our lane departure warning here, it's on and off because of that light coming on, the forward collision alert.
Demonstration mode. Connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
There's just our Wi-Fi thing, but so we can adjust that forward collision alert to far, medium, or close, or off if you're really in the stop-and-go traffic in the cities. I really like that feature, though. I usually have it set at medium. It really helps me when I'm driving. Other safety features, as I mentioned, put it in reverse. We've got this nice camera showing us what's behind us. As we back up, we can use the turn. See how it's showing us where we're going? Another nice safety feature. As I mentioned, we've got OnStar, we've got Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi can pair up to 7 devices in your car, work up to 50 feet away. A lot of neat features we can tell you about when you stop in, but the 2017 Chevrolet Cruze, folks, it's not short on any nice accessories or features if you need any. You know, this one even has a sunroof that's built in. They come with wireless charging, so with the right smartphone, you don't even have to plug it in. You can just put it in this little pocket here and charges the phone through wireless charging. Great sound system because it's got Bose 9 premium speakers. The Chevrolet Cruze Premium, a very, very nice car. Lots of technologies, but not overwhelming. So if you'd like to take a test drive in this car, give myself a call, Dale Campbell, here at Don Johnson Motors. You can reach me at 715-475-1414. Thanks for stopping by today. Hope you have a good day.